Alright, so we're gonna try this. I tried to do this just a few minutes ago, but the video failed. So I'm gonna take you guys on our trail system. I love hearing these birds. So we have two trails. The Secret Garden Trail, which is the newest, our main trail. I'm gonna take you on the main one, and we'll head down there. It's super cool because like when we bought this property, you can see all of this line here, all of that was blackberry bushes. Now, this also was completely overgrown. If you look at how dense it is, like that's how all of this was. So it's been a lot of work. Rory has spent a lot of time doing this. So I'm gonna take you in. Like literally, like we couldn't come back here at all. There's our beautiful Washington State ferns. Some of those birds, isn't it beautiful? Look at how tall our trees are. Like some of them are probably like 250, 300 feet tall. I don't think that this video is going to do those justice, but they're gigantic. It's our piano. I'm still trying to work on finding really cute flower baskets to put on the top here. I just got to find flowers that are good for shade. They left this piano behind, but I think it's kind of cute. And I'm going to paint moss on it so like moss will grow over it. So now there's 3 trails. 1, 2, 3. We're going to go to the left, and I'll everything kind of loops around, so I'll come back and I'll show you. We had a trail cam. I think it was on this tree, little stump here. And it was neat to see like all the deer that were using our trails. There was a cat. And then we have coyotes. Caught the coyote briefly on our camera. So like there's a bunch of fallen trees that we're working on burning and kind of clearing out, but these are some of the stumps that Rory has been like chopping up for me. And when we get back, we're gonna finish putting them around the garden. It's kind of neat. I love this little tree that's curved. That's a red alder tree that's curved. See more stumps. This big guy. The birds are singing here pretty much 24/7. From sunrise to sunset, these birds are singing. Look at this rich soil here. Isn't this crazy? It's so just dark and rich. Like we're using this in the garden beds because it's so thick. It's like 40 plus years untouched, natural compost materials, so it's super cool. Now that's the type of moss like I'm gonna put up on that piano. It'll be very cool. So I'm gonna get us a little trail sign for fun. So it's this way, that way, and the other way. We're gonna go this way because it will loop around. Look at these beautiful flowers. They smell so good, so sweet. They're white and like a very pretty purple. Look at that tree. That tree fell, but we love the way that looks. The root stump. So we're coming around the corner. We have coyote poop on the trail. Never good. Right there. Not to show you poop, but right there. They're literally the reason why we didn't get to get spring chicks this year. Because I want to make sure our chicken coop and our chicken run is completely covered super sealed, because I don't want our chickens to get eaten by all the predators we have with the owls and everything else. You hear that horned owl? You might hear him a little bit, but he's scary. He's been watching Riley and Ruby in the windows when I have the back windows open. See, so we're back from that loop. That's the trail we came from. We went that way. We're gonna head on up this way. But he's scary. We just saw him get a rabbit a couple days ago right in front of him, so he's getting a lot gutsier. Look at these flowers, aren't they beautiful? Yeah, see, I don't know if you just heard him, but he's hooing. He's letting us know he's here. So Red's not allowed outside, unattended. Ruby's never allowed outside. Look at these big old trees. Gigantic, couple hundred years old at least. Our ferns. All right. So, coming around here. It's so much fun. We have a 3-wheeler, 4-wheeler, and dirt bikes that we ride up on these trails. And actually this winter we rode our snow machines on here. Rory's been working really hard clearing it out and making more trails for us. So it's fun to play on our own property. All right, so there's the piano. Now we're gonna head on up to the Secret Garden Trail. Some more chopped wood, alder, evergreen. I don't know if I showed you. Look at it. Rory actually put a hammock in between this tree and this tree the other day. It was so cool. So relaxing. The jets are flying. Look at our bounced rocks. Here's another one. It's like a big Washington State thing. You balance your rocks, and it's a meditative thing. So we're coming up. You see these bushes here that have like these beautiful white flowers right there? Those are thickleberries. And they are starting to produce fruit. I'm coming back this way. Look at this. Thickleberries are so good. They taste like raspberries, but they are thickleberries, so they're really cool. Yay! I'm gonna make like jams and jelly and all that super thick, tall stuff over there is blackberries. So I'm gonna do some blackberry pie this year. I'm gonna do some blackberry jelly. This is a Douglas fir. Fruit trees. The wildflower garden. Forgot to say that little rock thing is our sunflower garden. The hammock, the back deck. We want to get a hot tub eventually and put it down here, I think. Now we're back to my beautiful garden, which is my sanctuary. I love it. As you can tell, because right now I'm up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 garden beds. 3 in ground, 5 above ground, not to mention our container garden. But that's where the chicken house is going to be here when we get home from Colorado. We're going to work on getting that all framed in. It's an old greenhouse frame that we're going to turn into the chicken house. And then I'm going to move that door over here somehow, possibly. Because what I want to do is add this old dog run that we have for like the fence, so the chickens can be in here doing stuff and not get eaten by the owls. We have wild rose bushes, more thickleberries. I'm gonna take you That's my sanctuary. I can't wait for these trees to get so tall. Tall and beautiful. This thing is like, I call it the bird condo, because all the birds love to come in there and hang out. All sorts of birds. Hummingbird. And my thing. I put Riley and Ruby's fur in here, and the birds really like it for building their nests. As you can see, that one was full of it. This is like the 4th time I filled this up. And they're still doing that. This is our front. Aren't those birds just peaceful? And that is everything.